Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Foxy Chick Designs and Magnolia Design Company with our Tuesday tutorial. How is everyone doing tonight? I am just getting my laptop all set up here so that I can see comments. Alright, there we go. I have some new goodies to share with you. And then I have a really cool, oh, the like button has moved, okay. I have a really cool project to do with you guys tonight. So, just, let's see, like chat. Hey Sandy, welcome. Alright, so I think we are, okay, so we are live and we are good to go. So as you're popping on, if you will say hello and let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to, I got some new goodies that I want to show you all, and I don't have my trash can right here, so I can't put our project for tonight right there, but I will put it under the box. I got this really, oops, I don't want to show you that. I got this really cool big box today, or yesterday, and I have some awesome goodies to show you. Let me see, did I take everything out? Nope, I did not take everything out. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tilt you guys down so that you can see the box, and we're going to open this so that you can see all the really cool new stencils that I bought and that we're going to be playing with and having fun with in the next couple weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip you guys down so that you can see the box itself. So there's the box. Well, the box is underneath. So the first stencil that I'll show you, and there is a story behind this stencil. It kind of cracks me up. I had ordered the summer truck add-on and for our vintage truck, and when my order came, they had sent me the summer words, not the vintage truck. So they ended up sending me the vintage truck as a replacement. So that's the one I'll show you first because it's the one that's not in the box. So this is our vintage truck stencil, and it says sweet summertime, then there's watermelons and fireworks and pineapples and a little beach scene, and then beach vibes, freedom and fireworks. So this goes with our really cute little vintage truck that says Country Roads Take Me Home. These things go in the back of the truck, and then these are some of the titles that go along with them. So that's one. Let's get this box open so that you can see all the cool goodies in here. So these guys I keep when I'm painting, that I can, like the papers that I paint on. That's where I get those from. I just get them from my boxes. So first things first, I got two new inks. I got the bright white permanent ink, and they come in 3-ounce jars. I also got, for those that watch me all the time, this should be no surprise to you, I got the turquoise. So it's the color that kind of coordinates with the Tiffany teal. Which you all know is my absolute favorite color that Magnolia Design Company has. So those are the two new inks that I got, and cannot wait to play with those. Now for the stencils. This one probably happens to be my absolute favorite of all of them. And this one says, "Home is where the mountains are." For those of you that know me, know that I was born and raised in Pennsylvania. And in Pennsylvania we have mountains. I now currently live in Northwest Indiana, where there are no mountains. So yes, home is where the mountains are to me. And then I got this one because I think it's super cute. Feeling Beachy. So this one's going to be fun to play around with. And these are 8.5 by 11 stencils, and they are $13.99. And then I got our little 4th of July minis. And let's see, they say Statue of Liberty, I love the USA, red, white, and blue, freedom, USA, born and raised, 4th of July, God bless America, a rocket, 1776, the American flag heart, land that I love, and let freedom ring. So this is a really neat one that can be cut apart and used for garlands, and it also can be used for like samples and things like that. Then I got this one, and it says RAR means I love you in dinosaur. And this one is going to be really cute. I'm going to do a couple shirts in this one here, so I am really excited about this guy here. Then here's the one that I got by mistake. This is our summer words, and it's a big one. And it says watermelon, and it has the little lemons, and then lemonade stand, 5 cents, ice cream, brave, USA, freedom, summer, sunset, barefoot, vacay, sweet, camping, bonfire, tea, fireflies, picnic, and beach are the, hey Virginia, welcome, are the words on this particular stencil. And this one is our summer words, and this one is a 12 by 18. So those are the new stencils that have been bought, and I cannot wait to create with them with you. So I'm going to put these guys, actually I'm going to put this back in here too, and I'm going to just put this back down here so that I can put this, I can put those away. I just need to, I'm getting so many stencils, I don't know what to do with them all. So anyway, so the project for tonight is we're going to use our Farm Sweet Home, which is an 8.5 by 11 stencil, which I've already cut apart, and our Buffalo Plaid stencil. And then I have this little board here, which I got from the Dollar Tree, and it was an Easter board. And what I'm going to do is I've got some craft paper that I'm going to put over the back here so it looks finished. But we are going to be using this side of the board, and I'm going to put the Buffalo Plaid down here, and then I'll move it down to, you know, fit down here. And then across the Buffalo Plaid, we are going to do Home Sweet Home. So that is the plan. So I am going to take one of these little paper thingies that I get from my orders, and sorry y'all, I've got this crazy cough and it's just irritating. And so I'm going to paint our board in the color Agave, and then I'm going to use some white chalk paste to do our, hey Verly, welcome, to do our Buffalo Plaid. And then I'm going to use probably our Old Glory Blue to do the Home Sweet Home, because that, I think that'll, you know, look really cute together. So we are going to get started, and I'm going to grab a paintbrush here, and we are going to get this guy all painted up. And actually first what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I know I'm a little dark tonight, I don't have my light on, and I apologize for that. So I know my lighting is not like it normally is, and I do apologize for that. So I just took off the little hanger, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get, I hate when this does this. It's like after you open it once, it's like it makes a horrible mess. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dump some of this on. Alright, I think I have enough there. So now I'm going to just grab my brush and I'm going to just go ahead and get this all painted up. And this should only take one coat. Actually, I'm going to pour some more out here. I'll be using up probably the rest of this jar. There we go. And I actually want to move that up so I can I'm just going to lightly go over this. So that painted up really, really nice. Alright, so there's that, and I'm going to just sit that there, and I'm going to grab my heat tool, and I'm just going to get this all dried up. Hey Joanne, welcome. Trying to be very careful because I just got my nails done and I do not want to ruin them. Just so you guys know, next week I am on vacation. I will be in Pennsylvania for my birthday. My birthday is Tuesday, for those of you that don't know. So I will do my best to have a pre-recorded video for you to watch. But if not, I will be going live doing, the different things that I'm going to be doing with my family. But I will try to make sure that I have a couple pre-recorded videos for you guys to watch. Because I will not be live on Tuesday and Thursday night next week. So I am live tonight, and then I will be alive this coming Thursday. And then I will not be live the following Tuesday and Thursday because I will be in Pennsylvania with my family. And I'm not planning on taking any of my supplies with me. Okay, so now we have that done. So I'm going to just let this come back to room temperature. Just so I make sure that it doesn't peel back up. Okay, so now that this is done, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this all up, and I'll deal with the paintbrush later. So I'm going to lay this down here like so, and I'm going to grab our cute little, hey Linda, welcome. I'm going to grab our, hey Sandy, welcome. And I'm going to lay this down right like so. And I'm going to smooth this out, making sure that there are no air bubbles. And I'm going to grab some of our bright white. And I'm going to put a little bit of water in here. And let's see, I need to grab a stir stick. Let's see, do I have any clean ones up here? I do. And I'm going to go in here and get this all stirred up. Just going in and giving this a good stir. I like my chalk paste to be the consistency of yogurt. And that there is why I usually don't stir my paste over my project, because it will splash out. Okay, so I think I've got this just about the way I want it. So I'm just going to grab some, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my squeegee. I'm going to start up here at the top, and I'm just going to work my way down. And I'm not pushing real hard. You don't need to. You just want to lightly go over. And just pull the chalk paste down across the board. Just like so. And I do want to be careful not to go off the edge. Going off the edge on the side here is really not a big deal, but I don't want to go over off the edge on the bottom here. Careful here along this edge down here at the bottom. And so now I'm just going back over this, grabbing up any of the excess, and then I'm just going to gently pull this up. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. So now I'm going to move this up, and I'm going to line up the plaid here, and I'm going to just line this up like so. Okay. Yep, I'm just going to line this up, and then I'm just going to pat it down so that there are no air bubbles. We want to make sure that there are no air bubbles at all. Okay. And I'm going to just grab a big scoop of this. And then I'm going to start up here at the top, and I'm going to work my way down. I'm just being very, very careful. Like I said, just being very careful here to make sure pull this down, that I'm not going over the edge. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over this and squeegee up the excess, put it back in the jar. I'm just going to pick up as much of this excess as you can. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel this up. And yeah, that's okay. And then you've got just a little bit down here at the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and... Huh? No. Huh? Well, it'll show up that he's calling. Okay, so now I'm going to just lay this up over here, just like that. I'm going to grab just a little bit of the chalk paste here. This bottom might not turn out quite the way I want it to, just because yep, that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to go off the edge there. So I'm just going back over this last little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to squeegee across this way, just so that I can get all of this off. There we go. Hey Brenda, welcome. And I'm going to peel that off, and yeah, because I used it a couple times, the bottom didn't come out quite like I had wanted it to, but that's okay. That is totally okay. That's not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop up the edge of my paste and get this all back in. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid back on. Hey Lori, welcome. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dry this. to do. Yep. Hold on a second, y'all. I need to take care of this crazy. There we go. I just wanted to lay my stencil back on its backer sheet so that it's not dropping everywhere. I'm just going ahead and getting this all dried up. And I think what I'm going to do, because it looks a little rough down on the bottom here, because of the, what do you call it, the chalk paste, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to just stress some of this a little bit. There we go. So that, I like how that looks. It kind of helps to stress a little bit more. Ugh, okay. Yeah, now I made a mess. Alright, now I gotta clean up my mess. Alright. Yeah, I forgot that that's what that would do. So we're gonna just... We're just going to clean this up a little bit. I usually distress paint. I usually don't distress my chalk. So, didn't really see that one coming. But, oh well. It is what it is. No biggie deal. Okay. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab our Home Sweet Home. Okay guys, I think I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. I had a situation with a family member. So very sorry about that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, and I don't think this is going to fit. It is not. So we're going to do, and I can't do it that way either. Home Sweet, nope. Okay. Okay. The project that I had thought that I was going to do tonight is not going to work. So, let's see, will this sweet go across there? No. Okay. So the Home Sweet Home, you know what? I'm going to do it long ways. We're going to make this work. So we're going to go Home Sweet and then Home down here. So that's how we're going to do it, because it's not going to go longwise like I was hoping it would. So, oh well, we're just going to make this work. So I'm going to just go ahead and fuzz this up on my shirt. Okay. So we're going to go right here. And I'm going to smooth this out. And I'm going to grab our blue. And I think I have a blue squeegee. Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm just going to take some of our blue, and I'm just going to go over our stencil. It really stinks getting old, y'all. My poor dad. He tries to help so much, and tries to make things better for himself and better for me because he's living with us, and you know, just in trying to take care of him. And you know, there's just people that really take advantage of the elderly. And sorry, it's a little bit of a rant, I guess you're gonna say. And you know, and he's a diabetic, so he has to have certain supplies for his diabetes. And you know, Medicare takes care of it, but then you have these crazy people that, so there's our first home, and I'm gonna just go ahead and move down and do our second home down here at the other end. So you have, you know, you have certain supplies that you have to get, and Medicare will pay for them. And then you have these stupid companies that come out and they're like, oh, you know, help your family do this, help your family do that, help with this, help with that. And it doesn't help at all. It's really a scam, to be honest with you. And, you know, it just really bothers me that, you know, people would be that cold-hearted. It really does. I just don't know how someone doesn't have a guilty conscience when you take advantage of an elderly person. You know, my dad's 82 years old. And like I said, he really does. He thinks he's being a help, and, you know, thinks he's being, you know, trying to make things easier for us kids that are taking care of him. And gets taken advantage of, and that really just isn't cool. Alright, so there's our home. And now I'm going to get our cute little suite here. And I'm going to fuzz this up on my shirt as well. Going to actually, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and dry this up first, because I think this is gonna overlap a little bit. Huh? This whole pile right here. And then I'm going to just lay this suite right in the middle here. And I'm just going to put this down, and I think we're going to move it. No, I think we're going to leave it right where it's at. Alright, so I'm going to grab my squeegee again. And I'm just going over this just like so. I'm going to squeegee all this excess back into the jar. Throw my squeegee aside, throw the lid back on, and then I'm going to pull this up just like so, and voila. Voila. Voila, voila, voila. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a little wipe here so that I can wipe my hands off. Just like so. Oh, you guys can't see the whole thing. I'm sorry. So, there we go. There's the home sweet home. You know what? Let me see if I can zoom you out. There we go. There. Now you guys can see. So, I think that came out pretty cool. So, now I'm just going to come in and dry it. And then what I'm going to do as well is I've got some of these little wooden beads, and I'm going to grab a few of them, and I'm going to just go down the side here. And I'm going to do the same thing down here at this end. I'm going to go like right here, and right here, and right here. This is where I'm going to put these little guys. Just like so. And I've got 3 on this end and 3 on the other end. So I'm going to use a little bit of E6000. Woo, okay. We're gonna make a little mess here, why not? So I'm just gonna put just a little dab here. Okay, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. I just didn't want to have to turn on my glue gun. My glue gun scares me these days, just because I burnt myself a couple weeks ago. Yeah, the bubble finally popped and came off. It was kind of weird. It bubbled underneath the skin, and then it finally came up and popped. So alright, so now we have this here. Alright, so now we are good there. I have burnt myself too. Yeah, I burnt myself and actually made my fingers bubble. Like, I had blisters a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you remember that at all, but yeah, it was kind of funny. Well, it wasn't funny because it hurt really bad, but I don't know if you can see right here on my finger, but the bubble finally came through and popped. Yeah, was not fun at all. Not fun, not fun. Okay, so here is our project for tonight. I'm gonna just put these down a little bit. And these little half beads, you could paint them. I'm just choosing not to. But that is the little project for tonight. I put some down here, and then there's the home sweet home and there. And it can sit up, you know, like on a little mantle. I also have, I don't know if I have any close by or not, but I have like the little, kind of like the little blocks that you can get from Dollar Tree. and you know, you can sit this in it and make a little, you know, stand for it. This is for one of my board and bases, so it's not working. And I don't think I have any close by that I could show you what I'm talking about. I don't think I do. I think I put them all, oh, nope, I do have one right here. Hold on. Let me just grab it before I fall out of my chair. One of these guys, one of these little pallets that you get from Dollar Tree. You can sit that in there and it makes a little stand. So you can make it sit like that so it can sit on a shelf or something. So, but anyhow, this is the project for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna pull you back up here to me for a minute. But anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I will see you guys on Thursday night for another quick fun DIY with Magnolia Design Company products, and I will see you then. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye.